Ben Roethlisberger in the Hall of Fame, I never heard. I was looking at microwave chat rooms today, and I was hearing people talk about how he be not giving Mike the credit that we feel he deserves. But if he give Ben Roethlisberger that credit, then his credibility is kind of shaky, if you ask me, because Ben Roethlisberger, Eli Manning, Ben Roethlisberger, and Phillip Rivers, their credibility is shot. Because in regards to showing up in big moments, those guys are Tony Romo. They don't, but they just had good enough people around him. The Giants had that NASCAR package with Strahan and Jason Pierre-Paul and the two dudes from Notre Dame who was just knocking quarterbacks on their ass. KGB and those dudes. If you don't have those dudes, Eli not killing like that. And then Eli actually, and I'm actually selling him short. Eli kicked ass against the 49ers that year. And Eli kicked ass against Green Bay that year. Justin Tuck. He kicked ass that year in the playoffs. I can't front. And he actually had a very good year the year after. But Eli, to me, you got to be one of the best of the best. At some point, if you're going to go to the Hall of Fame, people should be like, hey, give me him. Give me dude. And it ain't nobody in the league that'll say, no, we don't need our quarterback. That's worth something. Give us Eli, give us Ben, and give us Phillip Rivers. Because we've seen Ben fire interception against the damn Jaguars. We seen him 3 interceptions against the Patriots. Remember, he threw the team under the bus when he didn't spike the ball. Remember that, y'all?
Right.
So, nah, man. No. But anyway, back to Baker Mayfield. Back to where we started. If they did the draft over tonight, who you taking? And don't do the homer thing. Give an honest answer. Baker Mayfield or Allen in Buffalo.
I like Josh Allen, man. I'm going to take Josh Allen. Because in regards to this season, I've advocated to him a couple times. The first quarter of the season, I had him in my MVP race. Second quarter of the season, he kind of fell out, but he was still, honorable mention. Hey, the man is balling. I mean, he's balling. And maybe because of, the connection with Stephon Diggs, because he got that veteran receiver that he needs, and the running game is starting to come about. But he's running the ball, too. I mean, I'm taking Allen over Baker. Because he's evolving within the game a lot faster than Baker.
Oh yeah, man, that stuff will blow you out. I wanted Josh Allen for the Giants, but they went with Jones. Yeah, I'm with him too. Again, it's partially, let's just remove all my Baker Mayfield bias. Josh is bigger. I think he accepts coaching way better. They keep making excuses for Baker Mayfield. When I see Baker Mayfield do this in the playoffs, then I will roll with him. And if I see Baker Mayfield improve next year, then I'll roll with him. But all I know is I was not a Josh Allen fan. But the chump has gotten better every year. Baker Mayfield he had statistically a solid year, his rookie year, and he won Rookie of the Year. And he fell off like bad dope. And then the better part of this year, he was horrible, and now he's coming around. Speaking of falling off, they're also trying, as usual, we're not going to bring up the fact that he's a cold weather QB, Josh Allen yet. They never bring up the fact that the running game, this is what I hate about mainstream media. They tell half truths. Baker Mayfield is finding his way. Yeah, he is finding his way. But he's finding his way because most of his receivers are in single coverage. They're trying to say, even Shannon Sharp was saying it this morning, that the fact that Odell is gone is why Baker Mayfield is taking off. What are your thoughts on that?
It's a cop out. As far as it goes, it was supposed to be the save, the save in regards to getting Odell there, especially with him and Jarvis Landry on the other side. That was supposed to be Baker's way of being able to get the ball across the field wherever he needed to. So what he found out, and what we all always say when most of the stars come together, it's only one ball. So it's like, we knew somebody was going to have to step down a peg in regards to whether it's going to be the running game. Because now you got Chubb and you got Hunt. And on the receiver side, you got Odell, you got Landry. You just picked up Austin Hooper. You got Njoku. So it's like, you have so many people that you need to get the ball to. So by taking one person out, I mean, hey, it's about subtraction.
So you do think it's the Odell thing?
No, I know. What I'm saying is, this move is one key. It could have been anybody. I think it just happened to be Odell was the one that went out, and that's when space opened up. But don't forget, Chubb was out for a second too. Mm-hmm. So that's when things looked a little funny as well. So it's like, now you're missing two cogs on the wheel. It's like, I don't know if I can do 3 out of 5. But once you got back up to, okay, I'm running with 4 of my stars or 4 out of my 5 stars, I'm back to rolling how I'm supposed to be. So it kind of sucks that you can't be fully maintenance and you can't run a team like you're supposed to, basically. So it's questionable.
And I agree with you because it's look. Listen to this. Listen to, and I'm not knocking anybody for their opinion. Even though when Chief Rock said, "Shit, if I had 2 running backs like they have, I would look good back there too." Exactly. I totally agree. You ain't getting no real pressure because they scared. But my thing is this. My issue with that whole thing is, help me understand, because the naysayers when it comes to Patrick Mahomes, well, look at all that talent he has. But then on the set, you got that's the heads of that coin, right? On the tails of that coin, what are they saying? Baker Mayfield didn't excel because he had too much talent. You can't live like that. That's the same coin, because if he's good, I don't see nobody in Kansas City complaining. I don't see nobody in New Orleans complaining.
The only time people complain about who getting touches in Kansas City is fantasy football.
Exactly.
About them, because this ain't that type of show.
Exactly. But we sitting around making excuses for Baker, and when he putting up decent numbers now, he playing right. We'll see in the playoffs, because the playoffs tell you when the rubber meets the road, the playoffs let you know who that separates the men from the boys. And if he show out, then hey, I'm gonna give him a decent grade for the season. He brought him back. He did what he was supposed to do, and then we'll see in 9 months what he gonna do. But if he don't, then he is, as to quote the late great Dennis Green, rest in peace, he is who we thought he was, who I thought he was. And I'm willing to bet almost anything that homeboy ain't on nothing. And that's just me. I understand he got a lot of fans out here, and a lot of people like him all of a sudden. And I've never seen the dude put up big numbers in the Big 12 and be a gambler. If you're throwing a lot of interceptions in the Big 12, you trash. Because they ain't even playing defense in that conference. With that being said, losing, not playing defense, making bad moves. Did somebody say the Jets? Thoughts? Should the Jets have lost? Should the Jets have won? What are your thoughts on the Jets winning that game?
I'll put it like this. The Jets have, granted, their record has shown 13 what they were. But as far as these games go, they haven't been getting blown out of these games. Like, they haven't been getting a draw.
No. Should they have lost this game is the question. Anybody can win any game. Yeah.
Oh man. Oh man, they was playing their ass off, man. They played their ass off and they did their thing. They just happened to win. And the fans is mad, but man, I was a paycheck for this. I come over here to do a job. It's just what happened. So you pretty much telling me if we're supposed to lose this game, that means y'all want us to lose all 16 games. Which means y'all tanking. Which means y'all gotta lose the attitude. So
which means y'all never go win.
If I was in the league, if it's me and I'm in the league, I'm there for a reason.
My man.
Because I was always told when you play football half-ass, that's how you get hurt.
Yeah. Hey, when you play football half-ass, that's how somebody hand you half your ass.
Exactly. So as far as it goes, man, it sucks for the fans. Oh wow, we may not get Trevor Lawrence. Okay, man, them guys out there playing their ass off, and they won the game. Give them that credit when they want to get it. They not 0-16.
Yeah, I feel you, man. Because who the fuck want to be a loser? Because at the end of the day, this is what no one wants to admit. This is what nobody in the National Football League wants to admit. 90% of them dudes on that team, I ain't gonna say 90, but let's say 65% of the dudes that are on the Jets this year will not be on the Jets next year. So I don't give a damn about y'all getting Trevor Lawrence.
Exactly.
I don't want to be one of the dudes that lost it all.
If week 17 is my last week here, and I know I got to show my ass off to make sure I get on that team next year, I'm not going to lose on purpose for you.
Right.
I'm not going to be affiliated with that. I'm going to be what they say, I'm going to be the sharpest knife in the drawer, the brightest light bulb in the room.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to show my butt off.
Yeah, I agree, man. I'm not, nah, y'all can have that. It sound good. It sound, yeah, man, we could have did this and we would have been in a better situation. Man, you kiss my ass with you and your better situation kiss my ass. I'm not doing it. I'm not losing on purpose, because when you losing on purpose, again, what's the first thing? See, that's the hypocritic thing about sports these days. All these bromites and these cliches that they throw around. You have to always be ready to win. You got to dedicate your life to the game and always making plays. You got to put something good on tape. But y'all want me to lose so that this team can get this. Nah, man. I'm trying to win so my son can go to college, my buddy. And if y'all ain't trying to win, tell it to my ass. So, all those people that saying the Jets should have lost, y'all can have that. But they could have got Trevor Lawrence. Hey, it's a dude named Lawrence or Trevor that's on the Jets right now going, man, fuck you and Trevor Lawrence. How about that?
All right. Hey, just say like this. Hypothetically, knock on wood, because I never wish anything on anybody. Boom. We take the season. We go 0-16. We get Trevor Lawrence. And this motherfucker messes up his leg in preseason and can't play all season.
No. How about this, Joe? I got a better one. We tank and get Trevor Lawrence and he Jason Goff.
Ryan Leaf.
Right. So, And again, just because, man, I did my own little unsophisticated test, and I think it was a number like 40% of the players in the National Football League are from universities that you never heard of. I did a very unscientific test. I picked about 6, maybe 8 teams, and I did it like that. So it ain't like I had what's the name of them people who I ain't have some type of firm doing this with me and making it so yada 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 this, that, and the third. But what I do know is this. These motherfuckers are not trying to hit at. I ain't trying to lose. I ain't trying to do nothing like that. And we got a new person just came into the chat room. And I want to thank everybody in the chat room, everybody in the background listening. I got one thing to say to y'all.
Good evening, family.